Konnichiwa, my royal queens and kings. It is your queen, Nicole, the Pisces queen. If you are seeing this video, then today is a video of a life-changing event for myself. It took me a very long time to make this video. Actually, it took me a couple times to make this video because I done made this video several times over the last year. In August of 2024, I decided that it was time for me to be on my own. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to do it right away because of financial situations. I make enough to be on my own, but I wasn't ready because I've never paid bills on my own. I've never been on my own. I've never been single, period, since I was 13 years old. I've always had someone in my life. Now, I've been with JC for 22 years. I've been with JC for 23 years. 23 years I've been with the same man. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, because it's not about being with the same man. I could be with the same man forever if he's being right or I'm being right. Then yeah, it's not hard. Being faithful is not hard. It's really not. But anyway, 23 years I've been with this man, and now I'm deciding, I won't get into details of why I decided this, but I am no longer in love with him, and I feel it's unfair for me to stay with a person that I'm no longer in love with. I'm not happy here, so it's time for me to go. I should have been gone long ago, but I was scared to be by myself. I didn't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone now, but I'd rather be alone than to be suffering with so much, anger. I have so much anger built up and so much hurt, and I just want to be by myself. I think it's just best to be by myself. This is the season, as they say, to be by myself. So that's what I'm going to do. So with that being said, I have been preparing myself for this time when I had planned to get a house, but I feel like while I can afford to get my own house, my credit is not where it wants to be to get the house I want. I can get a house, but it won't be the house I want. And who the hell moves into a house that they don't want? They're just settling. I'm above settling for anything and anyone. So, with that being said, I also feel like I'm not ready to pay bills on my own. I haven't done it before. I kind of want to get a feel of it with an apartment. I don't want to pay for no apartment either, but I feel like that's the best thing for me to do, so I can see about paying my bills by myself with no help, unfortunately. So I have applied for 2 apartments. The first one I didn't get only because I make too much money. They are apartments for low income, which was really great because it was a 5-bedroom for less than $1,500 a month. Now that's reasonable-ish to me, okay? It's rental, you ain't gonna never own it, but you get 5 bedrooms in an apartment. You ain't paying mortgage, and you ain't paying water, gas, gotta get your grass, cause stuff like that. You ain't doing all that. So that was reasonable to start off with. But because I make too much money, I had to go ahead and find some apartments that will allow me to move with the amount of money that I make. So I found one. I was thinking about getting a 4 or 5 bedroom. I'm like, but why would I do that when I could just get something smaller? Because it's temporarily. It's nothing that I want to keep too long, a year or less. So I decided to get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, which is fine. I have 4 kids. The twins can still share their room, unfortunately, and James and Nicolette can have their own room, and I would be in the living room. When I was a young child, my mom, I've really never known her to have a room, actually. Ever since I can remember, she's always stayed into an apartment where she stayed in the front room, but she was really not really home because she worked a lot. That's kind of me. But she never really stayed home. But when she was at home, she stayed in the living room, which was fine because the last house our apartment I remember we having a townhome. Our rooms is upstairs and her room was downstairs, and we would only go by her room when we're going downstairs to go do something or whatever, or leave. So I was like, you know what, I could do this too. Now my mama I think she doesn't have a house. She had a house, but anyway, I could do this too, and then I could get up on my feet. While I'm almost 50, this is just not happening. So what? I'm starting all the way over, and that's fine. That is fine. I don't care what no one say about it. That's fine. It's okay to start over. I'm starting over brand new with nothing. I'm leaving this house soon with just my things. Now this is like one of those you gotta move in silence. I'm moving in silence, so you won't see this video until I have actually moved out of the house and into my apartment. That's when you will see this video, because I don't want nobody, I don't want him to know. And it's not because I feel like he's gonna beat me or anything like that. He doesn't put his hands on me, but he has a very high tendency of being petty, and I have no room for petty nor drama. I just want to move in silence and keep it pushing. Okay, that's what I want to do. So that's the plan. I will do my best to record as much as I can on the move day, but the move day is coming up in 25 days. It is July 15th, 16th, it's July 17th. I got 25 or 24 days. I have a countdown somewhere, but anyway, it's in less than a month. Well, it's less than a month. It's so long away, but it's so close. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to actually get all my things out of here and be gone. I really wish I could tell him that I'm leaving so I can pack my things up and be gone. Even if it's before then, I'll live in my vehicle, but I can't because I just don't feel like I can. I feel like it's best to just move in silence. I'm going with my gut feeling, I'm going with my instincts, and I'm going with how I know this man for 23 years. It is best to move in silence, okay? But again, I'm not saying he beats me or anything like that. I just feel like it is better. The way the world is today is better, and it is safer for me to move in silence. I also will have a cop here on the day that I'm moving, just in case he decides to come home early and start some mess. I don't have time for that. I just have no patience for the mess. I have none, not even a little bit, okay? So that's the plan. If you've seen this video, then that has occurred already. I have already moved into my place. Even if it's the same day, this video will go up the same day I have moved, or the next day when I'll probably be tired. Well, I ain't gonna be tired. I don't plan on moving much of myself. I just plan on getting some kids to help me move, which is Nicolette friends, hopefully. If not, I have to hire some people to move my stuff because I gotta get out of here. Okay, I gotta go. I feel like it's best for me to go because I have zero patience for BS. Okay, and I don't like sitting here being with somebody that I don't want to be with anymore. I no longer have feelings for like that. I will always love him because he's the father of my children. We've been together for 23 years. We had some good times, but I no longer love him anyway like I did before. That person that did love him is no longer here. She has passed on to wherever she done passed on to, but I am not her. She is not me. Okay, so hope I didn't say okay so many times. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, so this is the end of this video. I'm not gonna post them together. I'm gonna post them separately, and I might like put some videos in here like of the stuff I've been doing while I was, this whole year of trying to get up out of here. Oh, I do want to say that no one inspired me to do so. Was I saying it right? Probably. But I had two people in my life that just showed me the way of, you know, like show me the way. This is what I want to do. You know, so I don't talk to those people anymore, but I thank them for showing me the way, opening my eyes so I could see clearly what I wasn't seeing, which I already seen, but I just needed someone else to see it with me. I don't know how to explain that, but I just thank y'all for that. If you're watching this, you're probably not, but if you are, you know who you are, then I appreciate the things that you did, what you said, and all that, and the hope that you gave for me to get up out of here, because that is the plan. Okay. Anyways, that's all I want to say. So thank you guys for watching. Do stay tuned for the next video, which would be probably, we all pray to God, if God say the same. If God said the same, because I already signed my lease. I ain't paying my rent yet, but I will, okay? I got 24 days, okay? I already signed my lease to where I'm going to be moving to, so hopefully I get there sooner than later, okay? I wish they called me like, do you want to move now? Yes. Absolutely. Let me go. But anyways, okay. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider it. And if you're already subscribed, then you already know that you are the real MVP. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the comments. Bye.